Today, we're talking about the industry's favorite lie. I want you to think about a thing that you've convinced yourself will finally make you feel confident. Could be getting an agent, getting a series regular role. What if you were accidentally chasing confidence in all the wrong places? Because if you're constantly moving that finish line, you're never gonna make it. Hey, Unstoppable Actor. Welcome to the Unstoppable Actor Mindset Podcast. I'm your host, Meg Salisbury, actress, model, and mindset coach for actors. This podcast is all about the inner work behind building a sustainable acting career. Because while talent matters, the inner work you do behind the scenes is just as important as the work you do on camera or on stage. The way you think, the habits you build, and the courage it takes to keep showing up, even in the face of rejection, shapes the careers we create. Each episode, you'll explore practical mindset tools, honest conversations, and the habits that will create real momentum in your acting career. If you're ready to strengthen your mindset and keep moving forward, you're in the right place. Let's get to work. Welcome back to the Unstoppable Actor mini-series, where we're talking about self-trust, confidence, rejection, emotional resilience, nervous system safety, and what it actually means to build a sustainable acting career from the inside out. Today, we're talking about the industry's favorite lie. I want you to think about a thing that you've convinced yourself will finally make you feel confident. Could be getting an agent, getting a series regular role, booking a recurring guest star, the callback, that dream role. What if you were accidentally chasing confidence in all the wrong places? Because if you're constantly moving that finish line, you're never gonna make it. And confidence is the same way. Have you ever found yourself in this loop? Once I get an agent, or once I book, or once I join SAG, or once I get better representation, or once I book something bigger, then you get the thing and you celebrate for like 5 minutes. Then your brain creates a new requirement. Actors, including myself, can turn a major career win into a new insecurity in record time. Your brain said, "Congratulations on the win. Now here's another impossible standard to set." So why does external confidence never last? When your confidence is attached to an outcome, you put your brain and your body in a hard spot. Because outcomes, they're unpredictable, they're temporary, they're outside of your control, they're external. So what happens on the weeks when there aren't any wins? This is where actors start to question themselves. If confidence disappears every time results do, then your results are doing all the heavy lifting. I remember a couple years ago, I booked a shoot for Karl Storz, which is like a medical supply company. And I booked not just photo stills, I also booked video. It was the longest shoot that I had booked professionally on a gig. It was 4 days in a row. I was so excited. When I got to set, I was a hot commodity. The photo people wanted me when the video people had me, and the video people wanted me when the photo people had me. They just really liked my look. And for those 4 days, I felt like I was living in the clouds. Everybody wanted me. I felt like a hot commodity. Told myself in my head that I had finally made it. This is what I was hoping for. This is what I've been dreaming about all these years. And then after my 4 days, gig ended naturally. And I was on a high for like a week. I was like, I finally made it. Nobody's ever going to be able to tell me I didn't make it. Then suddenly I hit that emotional roller coaster and I went from that high down the dip. And the pit was deep and it was dark. Suddenly I realized I wasn't going to be confident forever from that one booking. Success didn't automatically heal that insecurity that I had. So what's the difference between confidence and self-trust? Confidence says, I know I'll succeed, where self-trust says, I'll be okay regardless. Confidence says, I hope they choose me, but self-trust says, I'll survive it if they don't. Confidence chases certainty, and self-trust creates stability. The actors that I admire most aren't the ones who believe they'll book every role. They're the ones that trust themselves whether they book it or not. But be careful, because I want to warn you, there is a confidence trap. Hi, Bartholomew. I see it often that actors will unintentionally postpone feeling good about themselves. it sounds like I'll be happy when, or I'll feel successful when, or I'll finally relax when. How much of your life have you delayed waiting for proof? What if confidence isn't actually what you're looking for? Maybe what you're looking for is self-trust, stability, freedom, safety. Safety, right? You want to feel safe. Bartholomew saying hi, y'all. Maybe you're just looking for the ability to keep showing up even when things aren't perfect. Confidence is always rising and falling while self-trust stays consistent. And this is another one of the big things that I want actors to experience inside Unstoppable Actor. It's not confidence that depends on booking, but it's confidence that comes from knowing who you are, whether you book or not. And now before we go, I have a question for you. What's the thing that you've been telling yourself will finally make you feel confident? And what if you've been carrying that confidence inside you the whole time? What if they've been carrying the confidence the whole time, Bartholomew? They have, right? He knows it. You should know it. Bartholomew, you want to say bye? Thank you so much for spending this time with me on Unstoppable Actor Mindset. If this episode resonated with you, feel free to share it with a fellow actor who might need to hear it too. If you'd like to keep exploring these ideas, you can listen to more episodes of the podcast, read deeper reflections on the Unstoppable Actor blog, or follow along on social media at Meg Salisbury Creative, where I share more tools and behind-the-scenes moments of life as an actor. And if you want these conversations delivered straight to your inbox, you can also join my email newsletter, The Unstoppable Actor Insider. As an insider, you'll be the first to hear about updates or special offers or new resources designed to support your acting career. And don't forget, the inner work you do behind the scenes is just as important as the work you do on camera or on stage. Next booking, watch out, because here you come.